For those who are Catholic Christians, the first angel of God, ever stay with Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit.
Okay, you may take your seat now. Once again, good morning, class.
Good morning,
Ma'am. May I know who is absent today?
None, Mom.
Did I give you an assignment last meeting?
None, Mom.
Okay, very good. But before we proceed to our class discussion, let us look first to our classroom rules. Everybody, please read.
During the class discussion, everyone is expected to cooperate and participate. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Avoid going in and out. Avoid talking with your seatmates. Put their cell phones off or in silent mode.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And now, class, before we start our class, we are going to have an activity. I will show you a picture and I'm going to ask you questions later on. Okay, are you ready, class?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. Based on the picture, what can you infer based on the picture? Yes, Eileen?
They are having a class discussion.
Very good. As you can see, they are having a class discussion together with the pupils or the students in the picture. Class, where do you think they are in? Yes?
They are in school, no?
Very good. They are in school because there are chalkboards, books, and chairs. Of course, there are teacher over in front of them. And what do you think will happen if the teacher or if the students will listen attentively? Yes, Teresa?
They can learn more and they gain knowledge.
Yes, they can learn more and gain knowledge if they listen attentively to their teachers. Class, in our everyday life, we encounter a lot of pictures in our surroundings, which we have to interpret. When we watch TV, there are pictures. When we go to our surroundings or the public places, there are pictures. And it is very important to us to be able to interpret properly with the pictures or text, leading us to our topic this afternoon, making inferences and drawing conclusion based on the text and pictures. Okay, class, everybody, please read.
Make inference and draw conclusion based on text picture.
Very good. So our topic this afternoon is making inference and draw conclusion based on the text and pictures. But before we proceed, let us know first our objectives that we need to attain during our class discussion. Okay, everybody, please read.
At the end of the lesson, the student will be able to make inferences using details with at least 75% level of accuracy. Explain how to make inference and draw conclusion based on pictures, text, and content words. Make inference and draw conclusion based on the text, pictures, and content words. And appreciate the importance of making inference in the process of drawing conclusion in text, pictures, and content words.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And now, class, I will show you an examples. And this is the pictures. All you need to do is to make inference and draw conclusion based on the pictures. Are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's start. So, what is your inference based on the picture? Yes, Teresa?
The picture shows that they experience poverty.
Yes, as you can see, the picture shows that they experience poverty. Why? What did you say so? Yes, Ellen?
Because based on the picture, the children is begging for food.
Alright, so based on the pictures, the children are begging for food. So it is understandable that they are really experiencing poverty. Maybe not enough money to buy food for them. And the next picture. Alright. What is your inference based on the picture? Yes? Anime?
That picture shows the happy family.
Alright, that picture shows a happy family. Why? What make you say so? Yes, Teresa.
Because they smile.
Very good. Some more idea? Yes, Aline?
Because they are having a family bonding.
Alright, as you can see, together with their family and kids, they are having family bonding. So it is very obvious that they are happy. And the next picture. What is your inference based on the picture? Yes?
The people are suffering calamity.
Alright, the people suffering a calamity. What makes you say so? What is your conclusion? Yes, Aline?
Because I see the flood.
Okay, as you can see in the pictures, there are water surrounding peoples and they are bringing their things and etc. So it is very obvious that they are suffering a calamity. Okay, so now class, can anybody have an idea what is inference? Yes, Aline?
An inference is an idea or conclusion that drawn from evidence and reasoning. An inference is an educated guess. We learn about something by experiencing them first hand, but we gain other knowledge by inference. The process of inferring things based on what is already known.
Alright, thank you, very good. In making inference, what is the most important to remember? Yes? Eileen?
In making inference, Mom, the most important to remember is for a clue plus what you know and experience what is that way that's the time that you can make inference.
Okay, very good. So in making inference, the most important to remember is to remember cite the clue and of course remember what is your experience or what you know about the situation. And how about if we make conclusion how about if we make inference of the text? Yes, Teresa?
First, read the text. Second is read the comprehension questions. List details relevant to the questions being asked and put the details together.
Yes, it is very important that to make an inference on the text, it is very important to the students or to the individual that they should read so that they very good. How about if we are going to make a conclusion? Yes, Teresa?
To make conclusion means that to make judgment when students are asked to draw a conclusion about something they have read. They are asked to use information stated and implied in the text to form a judgment.
Okay, so a conclusion is a general judgment of the picture or the text. It's the time that the basis of conclusion is your inference. So a conclusion is your general judgment. Class, do you think and making inference and making conclusion is the same? If yes, why? If no, why?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Teresa, can you stand up?
My answer is no because conclusion something to decide after thinking about the informations you have. Inference something that you think is true based on information that you have.
Okay, very good. Inference, making inference and making conclusion is different because when you make inference, it is a judgment or it is what you see on the pictures or the actual judgment. But in conclusion, it is a total judgment of all what you know about the situation or text or a picture. And now class, I am going to show you a picture. All you need to do is make inferences and conclusion based on the pictures. Okay, class. Now, what is your inference based on the picture? Yes, Eileen?
My inference of the picture, ma'am, is it shows that the man is a doctor.
Yes, it shows that a man is a doctor. Why? What make you say so that a man is a doctor? Yes, Teresa?
Because she dressed like a doctor. She have a coat.
Okay, very good because his dress or he wear is a costume for a doctor. So what is your conclusion when we hear that a word doctor? Yes, Eileen?
My conclusion of the picture, ma'am, is the man is to heal the illness and disease.
Yes, when we say a doctor, it is possible that he will heal diseases or they're going to heal illnesses. And how about the next picture? Anyone can make inference about that picture? Yes, Teresa?
The picture shows that the man is a firefighter.
Yes, a firefighter. What makes you say so that you can say that he is a firefighter? Yes, Eileen?
My conclusion is the man can stop the fire.
I said, what make you say that he is a firefighter? Yes, Teresa?
Because
Some more ideas on
he gunit na pan tubo.
Okay. the same with the doctor. He wear a costume for a firefighter and he get a tube that having a water. And what is your conclusion when we hear a word firefighter? Yes, Ali?
My conclusion is that man can stop the fire.
Yes. It is very obvious that a firefighter can stop or can stop a trouble when we have trouble in a fire or burning. So let us see the next picture. Okay, what is your inference based on the picture? Yes, Teresa?
My inference based on the picture is that the picture shows a teacher, a woman teacher.
Okay, a woman teacher. What made you say so? say that she is a teacher? Yes, Teresa?
Because she were like a teacher and have a blackboard.
Yes. We can infer that she is a teacher because she wear a dress like a teacher and she's holding a stick and there are chalkboards, eraser, and chalk all near at the board. So, alright, very good. What is your conclusion when we hear our teacher? Yes, Ellie?
My conclusion to that teacher is she is going to teach students to learn about the subject that she handles.
Alright, so when we hear our teacher, it is very it is very known that a teacher will teach, of course, to the students or people that for the subject that she is going to handle. And now, class, I am going to give you an activity. Do you want it, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I will group you first into your groups. So this is group 1 and group 2. And here is your questions that you are going to answer. This is for the group 1 and this is for the group 2. All you need to do is to put the letter and the relevant sentence to say it here. And I will give you just 3 minutes to do your task. Are you done, class?
Yes, ma'am.
So now I will call one representative to read their questions and present their answer. For the group 1, please, can you stand up?
I am a representative to the group 1. The question is, the news broadcast was all about the coming of tropical depression. On the following night, there was a heavy rainfall. And our answer is letter C. Because most of the streets were flooded. The second is the family planned to have a picnic. They forgot to lock the door. And our answer is letter A. Because nobody left the house. And number 3 is Anna will have her final examination tomorrow. She studied her lessons diligently. And our answer is while ready to go when his mom said, I have some bad news. What do you think will happen next? Louis will disappointed.
Correct. Luis will get disappointed because
He can't
he can't go to the beach. And for number 3, I want anime. Edward was all alone in the classroom and it was dark. The only things she could hear was small scratching sound. What do you think will happen? I think Edward will scared. Okay, correct. Very good. How about this second I want Mary.
All felt wonderful to be outside. Swimming suits and trunks were sellable in the market. It's a best time to play outdoor games in rainfall. Letter B, ma'am, rainfall.
Okay, correct. It is the best time to play outdoor game and get swimming in rainfall. And for number 2, I want Paula.
Mr. Sun reaches out his hand. Everyone is on their way to work. It's a morning, mom.
Correct. Very good. And for number 3, I want anime. I am so hungry. It's almost half. If the day of school, I am going to live on eat something. Correct. And for Paula for the number 4.
All the items to buy are everywhere. Mom put in the cart everything we need for the whole week. I kept the cart going straight as it got heavier and heavier. And my answer is letter B because we buy everywhere. And then it's grocery store.
Okay, correct. We buy in the grocery store. And now we will have another activity. In these practices, I am going to choose name to put as the main character of the statement. Then you will infer and conclude based on each situation. So for number 1, I want Mary to answer.
A girl was crying. She lost her money for a test. She could not buy food. Myla gave her a boiled banana. What kind of a girl is Myla? Myla is a generous girl.
Correct. Because he gave out boiled banana to a girl. And for the number 2, I want anime. Rosa arrived in the school early. She cleaned the room and arranged the books. Rosa's teacher saw her. What will the teacher see that told Rosa? The teacher will compliment her. Correct. The teacher will compliment her because she arrived at school early and she cleaned the room. And for number 3, I want Paula.
Carlo was getting ready for school. He wanted to be in school early, but a heavy rain fell. What did little Carlo do? He get a raincoat or umbrella.
Correct. Very good. For the last one, I want Mary.
Dante was asked by his teacher to clean the garden. He lost his garden modo and forgot to bring an extra shirt. What do you think will teacher do? I think the teacher will reschedule to clean the garden.
Correct. Why it is important to know how to make inference?
Mary Lou? It is important for us to know about the inference and drawing conclusion because in everyday life we encounter it by judging. Example, okay.
to develop inference skills so that we can judge the pictures.